Jill pushed me and I fell right on my butt into the legs of her boyfriend Archie, whom I've had a crush on for at least 5 years. Why am I such a loser? Why don't I have a boyfriend like Archie, or any boyfriend at all? What's wrong with me? What did I do to deserve this? I walked down the street with dirty pants and whined to myself. Suddenly, it started raining. I had to cross the road, and while the light was green, I walked, relentlessly wiping the remains of my mascara from my eyes. I'll just grow old and be a lonely old lady someday, I whispered. Hey, who are you calling lonely? I heard someone answer. I turned my head shyly and saw an old lady walking behind me with a bunch of medical bags. Out of embarrassment, I decided to help her carry them. But damn it, I've never carried anything heavier in my life. Not only did I have to carry them a couple of good blocks in my hands, but she also whined the whole way, saying things like, "Be careful, there are even eggs in there." What about me? I wanted to ask, but I just walked. After an hour of walking, we arrived at her house, and she thanked me for my free courier work. Do you want a boyfriend? Fame? Popularity? How did you know? Your mascara's running and the word loser is written all over your face. I automatically wiped my face with my hands, but it didn't help. Listen, I'll give you a talisman. Wear it around your neck. It brings good luck, but on one condition. You have to take the DNA of a lucky person, and that luck will serve you. Of course I didn't believe her, but the talisman was cute, in the form of a syringe, so I took it in payment for the bags and left. The next morning at school, I couldn't even open the bathroom stall. The lock was stuck. I had to call for help because class was about to start, and I didn't want to be late. Of course, Jill captured the moment on camera when I tried to climb over the top and fell with a crash. She embarrassed me again and spread the video online. The same day, there was a cheerleading tryout. I couldn't even dream of getting in, since Jill was the captain. However, I sat on the bench, watching the boys struggle to lift the candidates up the stairs due to their weight, and I suddenly started daydreaming. What if I could do it? I am light after all. Ahead of me sat Stephanie, Jill's friend. She was combing her hair, and then a couple of strands fell onto my lap. Suddenly, I remembered that old lady's words. DNA! What if I ate her hair? That's crazy. Then a ball that the boys were playing with flew towards me. I stood up angrily. They were all laughing at me. So I grabbed her hair and ate it with disgust. Then I went to my audition. Everyone was amazed, and unexpectedly, I made a jump and hop, and they caught me. And then I made some daring moves, and my heart was pounding with joy. I couldn't believe I did it. Jill had to admit I was good and accept me into the team on probation. From that moment on, the other girls began to treat me with more respect. The first rehearsal went great. We all gathered to repeat the dance together, and when I fell, I slipped on a flat surface. Then I stepped on a loose shoelace and realized my luck must have run out. What do I do? I approached Stephanie again, took a hair off her shoulder, ate it, and tried to repeat the jump, but I fell again. What is this? Why did it stop working? Jill announced a break and called me into the bathroom to chat. There she said that if I messed up again, she'd kick me out. Unnoticed, I pulled hair off her head, and I ate it on the way out of the bathroom, and hop! I performed the dance perfectly. So one hair from one lucky person equaled 7 hours of luck. That's how I started living. A new life opened up before me. I danced, girls talked to me, they invited me to their parties, and I became popular within a week. Even once Archie approached me and complimented me. I almost fainted. In chemistry class, I aced the test and even helped Archie through it. After class, he decided to thank me and asked me out. Oh my god! There were rumors that him and Jill had been fighting. This was my chance. Right after school, we decided to go to a cafe. But damn, there wasn't a single beauty in the hallway or on the street. I couldn't find a hair to eat and I started to panic. What would I do? If I failed at this date, it would be over for me. I was facing disaster, but then in the bar, I saw Kristen, a local singer. Oh yes, I just had to take one of her hairs and that'll be it. I jumped on her during her performance, grabbing her hair and pulling and eating it. I don't know what happened to me at that moment. I was just out of my mind. Surprisingly, after we separated, she looked at me, silently left her guitar and walked away. And Archie looked into my eyes and said, "You take what you want. I like it. Yes! I was on cloud 9! We went outside and he leaned in to kiss me, but something started to feel wrong in my stomach. Strange sensations and… No! I vomited right onto his shirt. Ew! I ran away in tears, all dirty, and headed straight back to that old lady's house. I couldn't make it. It seems I passed out from the pain in my stomach. When I woke up in the hospital, I was told that they'd had to perform surgery. They'd removed a bunch of hair from my stomach. Yuck. My mom was crying in the hallway, and then a nurse walked in. She removed her mask, and it was the old lady in front of me. I wanted to lash out at her for ruining my talisman, but you know what she said to me? Idiot, I was talking about DNA. I meant that if you kiss a handsome guy, luck would come to you. So, you mean the hair I ate didn't have any power? I changed my life without the talisman? Foolish girl, the talisman is just plastic. You're insecure and stupid. I've been working as a nurse for 23 years and I've never seen anyone like you. If you just kissed the guy at least once, you would have realized that you're not a loser. You have to take your fate into your own hands, my girl. So, do you agree with this? Have you ever met people with schizophrenia? But what if you have a close relative? Well, like my twin. Like my sister, Anna. My name is Jenna, and every year I went to visit her in an abandoned corner of the city. This is a multi-story dispensary which was called a ghost town because allegedly, whoever went there stayed there forever. But that only applies to the patients. Did you take the pills with you? Yeah, thanks, Mom. The lasagna was amazing. Only you and our family eat lasagna with jam. I love it. Okay, I'll drop by Anna's and go straight home. Mom passed the lasagna with the jam for Anna. She loved it as much as I do. All the way there, I listened to the song, Jenna, Jenna, you and I are one. Jenna, Jenna, we're together against the world. Anna wrote it. Memories immediately arose in my head when she was just starting to get sick. At first, it was little things, like absent-mindedness. Anna went to the mirror and wrote my name there. Then she used to take my underwear, and I usually found it in a pan in the kitchen. Then she wanted to flood the house. I often lay on her knees with my head as she sang me that song, tightly clutching a jar of clonazepam, Anna's seizure medication, in my hands. After that, she became like a vegetable and slept. I was the only one who wasn't afraid of being diagnosed with schizophrenia. At the hospital, all the staff knew me there. I waved my hand to them and confidently walked to room number 43. Anna, hello. I see you messed up your room again. I have a sweet for you. Would you like it? I showed her the lasagna and Anna faintly smiled. I already knew. I found in her hand the pills she had not taken and hid them in my pocket. Then I put on her the same yellow dress with flowers instead of a hospital gown. We loved dressing up the same way. Anna ate the lasagna and looked at me, then held out the last piece of lasagna with jam. I couldn't resist. I ate it, and Anna began to sing my favorite song. Jenna, Jenna, you and I are one. I suddenly felt so sleepy. I lay down on her lap and must have fell asleep. I woke up from the fact that the nurse shook me, calling me Anna. Why was she calling me Anna? The nurse held my hand and led me down the hallway. I was so dizzy and nauseous. I denied that I was Anna, but they didn't believe me. I looked in my pockets for the pills and couldn't find them. Strange, I put them there, in my right pocket. Where were they? Then the nurse showed them to me. It's empty. You drank everything. It's amazing that you woke up 2 days later. We were thinking of resuscitating you. In what sense? I didn't take any medicine. None, especially hers. And what does 2 days mean? They didn't answer my questions and took me to see a doctor. I wanted to get up, but 2 orderlies came up behind me, pulled me out of the office by force, put me in a ward, and threw dinner on a tray on the floor. I knocked and beat the door, but all in vain. But if I was here, does that mean that Anna's home? Surely Mother will bring her back, which means that she'll prove that we were mixed up. So I decided to wait. I don't know how much time passed, but then another nurse came in and asked what I was waiting for. Jenna, is that you? Yes, it's me. Please get me out of here. Anna must have taken my pass and walked out. Of course, dear. I understand everything. Just answer one question, please. How can I believe that you are Jenna now and not Anna? What is there to check? I'm not sick. Then I saw my mother out of the corner of my eye in the hallway. I pushed the nurse away and ran out of the board with cottony legs and ran to the waiting room. Mom, it's me, Jenna, Mom! I saw my mother come around the corner. Mom! I yelled, and my mom stopped. I ran up to her and hugged her tightly. Mom, don't you recognize me? It's me, Jenna, don't you? Mom looked strange, and I suddenly felt dizzy at that moment. I wanted to sleep so much. Only later did I realize that my mother had given me some kind of injection in my hand and said, Sorry, daughter. I'm so sorry. I'll make more lasagna with jam, just the way you like it. Half conscious, I held her hand and begged her to take me with her. Then her image became fuzzy. Then Anna was standing in front of me, smiling. Strange images came to my head. Don't you understand? I didn't run away. I've been here with you all this time. Mom, what is she talking about? The doctor ran up and examined my pupils. When I came to, I was lying on the bed in Anna's room. It was so strange. On her wall hung drawings that I drew at home, a birthday card for my mother that I made, and the nurse was sitting next to me again. She asked again who I was, then came over, and my hands were cuffed to the bed. I'm sorry, Jenna, I have to tie you down. When Anna comes, you become aggressive. I don't understand what you mean. The horror made me feel sick again, and the nurse said just terrible things. That in fact, I never had a twin sister, and I'm both Anna and Jenna. You're the same in different images. You still love lasagna with jam. You sing the song, Jenna, Jenna. No, shut up! I am healthy. I came here on my own. Yes, by taxi, you said. In that along the way you listen to the song and that you have lasagna in the container, and that you put Anna in the same dress as you. Yellow, with flowers. My hands and lips were trembling. Am I really her? Really? Am I Anna? Jenna, Jenna, you and I are one. Jenna, Jenna, we're together against the world.